Buying a training plan, this is a really good question. When should I start my base plan, which is the first plan you really should be buying if you're looking at a race, which is several months down the road? The bottom line is you really can't get too much base training. So it's okay to buy a base plan several months in advance. This could be probably at least 6 months before your priority A race. But it could be more than that. It could be 8 months. It could be 10 months. It could be 12 months, because you can never do too much base training. That is really the key to building good fitness before you get into the actual race specific stuff. That happens. The race specific stuff happens typically around 12 weeks, 10 to 12 weeks before the race. And at that point, you're probably going to be looking for a more race specific type of workout, a build peak plan, I call that. But for right now, try to find a base plan which matches your needs in all the areas, and start it somewhere around at least 12 weeks before your race. And again, it could be more. If you start it more than 12 weeks before your race, even though your race, let's say, is 16 weeks from now, and you start a plan which is 12 weeks, and it's going to take you through 12 weeks, what you might want to do is repeat the last 3 or 4 weeks of that plan when you finish the 12 weeks. So it brings you into sync with the next plan you're going to get, which is a build peak plan, and puts you on schedule for the right day for your race. That's not a problem at all, because again, you really cannot get too much base training. You can, however, get too much build peak training. You can do too much race specific training before your race. In that case, we really don't want to do something more than 12 weeks before the race. We want to hold it down to about that number at the max. So if you have spare weeks to work into your season, what you want to do is work in more base period planning. And again, you can filter for these two types of workouts, base versus build, when you go to my website where my plans are all listed.